So GameStop has capitulated in a brand new filing after their earnings, and they will be buying Bitcoin going forward. They're adding it as a strategic treasury reserve asset, right? Now, how much Bitcoin are they going to buy? Well, as much as they possibly can. The amount doesn't matter, but what actually matters is the fact that they're bending the knee the same way that every country in the world is. Every company in the world is. Every single person in the world is. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gen Z BTC. It's me, Satoshi Guapamoto. And today we're here to talk about GME and BTC. And long story short, GME is a garbage company that generates little to no revenue. So what they're going to do is they're going to take their dollars, which are leaking value every day. They're losing value every day, right? Because it's printable money. And they're going to take the printable money and they're going to buy unprintable money with it. This is not a contrarian take. This is actually common sense. This is pretty obvious, but most people still don't see it because most people are not free thinkers. Okay. So because we have an asymmetric bet here, okay, we have a, asymmetric information, we have the opportunity to invest in some GME before everyone understands BTC. All right. That's where the opportunity comes from, because some people see this as GameStop's taking a risk. Ryan Cohen is taking a risk. He's just getting rid of all this cash. What is he going to do with it? Is he going to do an acquisition of another company? That typically doesn't pay off very well. Okay. Acquisitions might get your stock to pop on the news of it. But then typically the acquisition is not actually as big as people thought, and then that doesn't work. What are you going to do with the cash? Are you going to give it away? Are you going to do a dividend? That's stupid. You're basically forfeiting the cash because you don't know what to do with it, and you're admitting defeat. So then you're surrendering the capital, and it's also a taxable event. Okay, a dividend payment quarterly is a taxable event. So people who want to invest for the long term, in an effort to try to minimize capital gains because they want long-term capital gains or whatever it might be. Perhaps they're buying in some sort of retirement account or whatever it is, and you pay them a dividend. That's a taxable event. So not only are you not doing what the investors want, you're also surrendering the capital. Okay, and so that's two negatives. And again, what are you going to do with the money? What are you going to do with the money? Buy some more GameStop, real estate and build some more stores? For what? So that those can be empty too? Yeah, really good idea. Really good idea, bud. Let's get you on the board of directors. What you're going to do with the money, which sucks and isn't doing anything, you're going to put the money into Bitcoin. What are we really talking about? How do you not? I'm done. I'm just a little bit excited because I talked about this. Okay? I talked about this. I'm putting up the thumbnail. I just put the thumbnail on screen. Look at when that video was up though. Oh my. Come on, bruh. I am not tired of being right. I'm not tired of it. I can do some more. If you want, just let me know. I'll do some more for you. Bitcoin is about to take GME to the moon. Do you understand? All the apes, all the little bros, all these guys who were like, yeah, the squeeze, bro. We're going to own 100% of the float. That was never happening. You guys are idiots. Do you understand? But guess what? GME's just been bailed out by BTC because instead of acquiring a company with the cash, you've acquired a financial digital monopoly. And that's what Bitcoin is. Okay. It's a monopoly on money because there can only be one money. This is the money. And GameStop is finally owning real money. Now, they have $4.5 billion of cash on hand, like $4.6 billion. That's enough to buy thousands of Bitcoins, actually. That would be amazing. Will they deploy all the capital at once? Probably not. Most likely what's going to happen is they might have an announcement sometime during Q2 saying that they went ahead and they bought 1,000 Bitcoin for their treasury, and going forward, what will really catapult Bitcoin is that they actually follow the Saylor playbook. And that involves issuing debt against the company in order to purchase Bitcoin at a low interest rate. Okay. Now, low interest rate, meaning as long as it's lower than like 50% interest, yeah, they're going to be A-okay because Bitcoin appreciates more than 50%. That's the compound annual growth rate over just the last 4 years. It's been around 60%. So anything lower than that, you're going to be okay. And considering that they're not taking the debt out on a credit card, they should be fine. All right. They're not taking out a payday loan. All right. When a company takes out huge amounts of debt in order to buy stuff, the interest rate's usually like 2% at worst. Okay. If they keep doing this for a long time, they might be able to get a 0% interest rate the way strategy's been able to do. And pretty soon strategy will be able to get negative interest rates. So that's very exciting. Let's not stray too far off topic. This is about me predicting the future, telling you guys what's going to happen. Okay. I already said that they were going to buy Bitcoin. That was the whole point of him tweeting, standing with Michael Saylor. Okay. He was dropping the hints. And now he's going to go ahead and put the garbage money that his company's been sitting on into real money. And then that's going to equate into real value for the company because they're holding real money. And we're going to see that in share price appreciation. Now, the main thing here is Ryan Cohen, who is an idiot, by the way. He is an idiot. He needs Saylor to hold his hand and tell him exactly what to do because he's not a smart person. Okay. But what he needs to do is he needs to listen to Saylor exactly. And he needs to perfectly copy his strategy. He needs to double down, triple down, quadruple down, quintuple down. He needs to keep going. Okay. This is not we're just going to buy like 100 Bitcoins. Okay. Your company's going to zero. Little bro, congratulations. He needs to go big. He needs to buy tens of thousands of Bitcoins. Otherwise, his company is cooked. Zoom, another zombie company, they need to do the same thing. If you're a zombie company, you need to be buying Bitcoin like your life depends on it. Because it does. Yeah, because it does. Otherwise, you're not going to have a company anymore. So if you get it, then you get it. And congratulations, because if you get it, you bought long-dated calls like I did. Okay? And if you don't get it, then you'll probably buy puts. Which, to be fair, the puts could work really well if Cohen decides to like sell the Bitcoin or doesn't go all in on Bitcoin, because otherwise this will not work. This whole GameStop GME strategy will not work if he doesn't go 100% into Bitcoin. It will not work. It will not work. So just wanted to put that out there. This is amazing. More companies will follow suit. 2024 and 2025 is the era of institutional adoption of Bitcoin. Okay. The companies are here. The banks are here. The countries are here. The little guys are about to get squeezed out of the market. Do not let that be you. Do not sell them your Bitcoin. Don't do it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with someone who might also find it interesting. And I'll see you guys in the next video, my friends. Remember, stack sats or die trying.